Preparation and burnishing. Once fully dry, use sandpaper or a sharp knife to adjust the edges for perfect alignment. All layers should be flush with each other for a professional appearance. Now we'll burnish the edges using Tokonole, a traditional Japanese burnishing compound, and a burnishing tool. Apply a small amount of Tokonole to the edges and work it in with your burnishing tool, using firm, consistent pressure. The burnishing process takes patience. Work each edge systematically, building up heat through friction. The goal is to create smooth, glossy edges that look finished and professional. Repeat this process on all pieces, including the handles. For authentic-looking stitching, we need to mark our stitch lines accurately. I'm using a specialized hole tracer, but you can achieve similar results with a ruler and awl by marking consistent intervals. The stitch line should be parallel to the edge and set in an appropriate distance, typically 3 to 4 millimeters from the edge. This distance affects both the appearance and structural integrity of your pieces. Mark all pieces consistently, including the handles. The stitching on the handles should align with the stitching on the paddle bodies for a cohesive look. Take your time with this marking process. Uneven or crooked stitch lines will be immediately apparent in the finished product and cannot be easily corrected once you begin sewing. Creating perfect stitch holes. Use your awl to create holes for sewing. Each hole should be perpendicular to the leather surface and sized appropriately for your chosen thread. The holes should be large enough to accommodate the thread without struggle, but not so large that they weaken the leather or create gaps. Work systematically around each piece, ensuring consistent hole spacing and depth. The rhythm of creating these holes is actually quite meditative once you establish a good technique. Test your holes with the actual thread you'll be using. If adjustments are needed, now is the time to make them before you begin the actual stitching process.